Good morning, everyone. So, today I have decided to hire a car, and I thought let's go south along the beaches that I saw when I was on the train between York and Edinburgh. And I am stoked with that decision because this is my first stop, and check it out. How bloody incredible. This is exactly why I wanted to hire a car. I'm currently in North Berwick, and oh my god, this is like a swimming pool that they've created just up from the ocean. And have a look at the beach. It's just huge. Awesome. I know it's like a bird research centre up there on the hill, but it also looks like a cafe. I'm going to head up there now and check it out. But my god, what a spectacular day also. No wind at all, as you can see. I think the sun might even come out later. Just, oh god, I love travelling. Alright, I'll head up there now. Let's go. So I just quickly crossed over to the other side of the bluff here before we go out onto the bluff and have a look at the cafe area. But have a look at this joint. I must say, we're kind of on the border of England and Scotland. It's an area that has been fought over for many years as to who owns it. So yeah, right on the border. And look at the streets here. Just so old, so historic, so bloody beautiful. Alright, let's go up to the cafe area. Check it out. Yeah, so it's a seabird kind of centre slash museum. I'm assuming it's a research centre as well. As you can hear the birds in the background right now. They're really adding to the place. Look at this. Oh, look at that cool restaurant there. Oh my god. Have a look at that. Isn't it just spectacular? Oh god. And look at that pool down there. That would be amazing in summer. Such a good idea. I know there's something similar in New South Wales, but that's just beautiful. Could not have picked a more perfect day for this. Just want to go around here and just quickly check out the cafe here. Oh my god, look at that for a setting. Boom, what a view. What a view. Absolutely bloody incredible. Right, I'm going to go on the other side of the cafe now and see what we can find. Alright, as you can see, it's very low tide, which would be cool to see that coming in throughout the day. A little cute little boatyard. Oh my god. I've counted about 3 tourists so far. It's 9:30 in the morning on a Thursday. And I don't know if many tourists have heard about this place, to be honest. As I said, I saw it on the train on the way down. And I thought I just have to come back here. Because how could you not? I'll just get up these stairs and I'll pick it up from there. Alright, almost at the end now. The jackhammer sound in the background is really annoying, but does not take away from the sheer beauty of this place. Oh god. I bloody love Scotland. I love Scotland so much. As you would have heard in my Edinburgh video, Ah, what a view, what a view. I'm assuming a lot of those rocks there would become covered with water on high tide. Might even come up to the edge of the pool over there. There's even a lighthouse on that island out there. No, I can't zoom in very well on this camera, but I'm going to drive around there and see if we can get a better view, because that's incredible. It's like a archipelago with many islands. It'd be cool to have a boat just to explore them a little bit more. Alrighty, so welcome to North Berwick. Absolutely bloody incredible. So I'm just on the top of one of the bluffs here in North Berwick, and have a look at the setting for this golf course. Is it the most beautiful setting for a golf course that you'd ever likely to see? Oh, and by the way, welcome to my Scottish lass for the day. Look at her, how beautiful is she? What is it? It's a Volkswagen Up. Never heard of that before in my life, but how bloody beautiful. Anyways, back on target. So that's where we were, right down the other end of the beach there. And the golf course just surrounds this whole area here. Obviously this is where all the camper vans park to stay overnight for free. Good thing with Scotland is that most of the, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but it was at least 8 years ago, most of the parking spots are free to camp in. Just respect them, obviously. Anyways, that's the golf course, North Berwick. Let's continue on. So we're just going further south down the coast now, just beyond the golf course, and my god, that golf course just ended pretty much on the bluff just over there. I think it's about 100 holes or something. It was a massive golf course. It went for about 5 kilometers, I reckon. Anyways, we're out on another bluff and have a look at this setup. Escape sauna there. You can sit in there, boil yourself while looking out onto that. Unbelievable. And then there's a cafe up here. This is actually a car park for a cafe, so I'm gonna see how we go. Just wandering around without buying anything. So we'll see. But what a beautiful setup. Just amazing. So what is it? Drift is the name of the cafe. Maximum stay 2 hours. I definitely won't be here for 2 hours, but it's just been made out of a shipping container. Great idea. And it opens up out over the ocean. But the reason I'm here is I wanted to have a look at that island out beyond here. I'll just have a look to see what I can see up here first. Ah, beautiful. There's that island I wanted to see. Now, I'm not going to be able to zoom in very far, but I'm going to upload photos of this. There's a lighthouse, it looks like, on top of that, or on that island out there. What an incredibly isolated place to live. How peaceful. And I'm just on my way over to this castle in the distance here, Tantallon Castle. Oh my god, there's houses down here as well. Oh, how peaceful. What a place to live. God, I love Scotland. It's just so beautiful. Anyways, if you want to see better photos of that island out there, I'll upload them on my Instagram and Facebook under Traveller Sam. I'll head over to the castle now before I get in trouble staying here for too long. And yeah, see you there. So, I didn't actually go into Tantallon Castle, but this is by far the best view of it. Right there, and then that's the island behind it right there as well. I'm on my way now to a secret-ish beach. It's down a private road. You have to actually pay to get into the beach, I believe, up the end of this road. But yeah, just thought I'd stop here quickly and show you this stunning landscape and the castle. The castle you have to pay to get into, and by the looks of it, it's not worth it. So yeah, I opted not to. All right, let's go down to the beach. So, welcome to Seacliff Beach. Now, as I said, you have to pay to get down to the car park here. I'm not sure, I know that means that this is a private road, but I'm not sure if this is also a private beach. Surely not, because if it is, I want to buy it off whoever owns it. How bloody stunning. On a nice summer's day, I know there's not many of them in Scotland, this would be beautiful. Just such a good view. I'll zoom in a little bit again. So peaceful. I was hoping there would be actually no one here, but there's a lady down there walking her 5 dogs. There's some fishermen out on the rocks over here. There's a couple of people down over here as well. I'm just going to drive along this road for a little bit longer. I'll try not to get bogged. And yeah, go down to the beach and check it out. Alright, so I just parked my car at Seacliff Beach here. And just one note to whoever manages this road. If you're going to charge people to get in here, then fix your fucking road. Like, it's not cheap to get in here, so maintain your road if you're going to charge people to get in here. I'm assuming that you may be the owner of this paddock here, the adjustment here. I'm not sure. But anyways, that's my rant, because it's ridiculous for charging people to get in and your road or track or whatever you want to call it is not up to scratch. So yeah, pull your weight in that department. But how beautiful is this? Ha. Oh, look at that. Photo worthy, that one. What a shot that is. Oh, mate. Golly gosh. A pristine, beautiful, hardly anyone here beach. Now, I've got something to tell you guys. Today, I typed into AI where I wanted to go and what I wanted to see. So this entire day today has been designed, the itinerary, via AI. Because there's no way I would have heard about this beach. No way in hell. And a couple of the other places that it's suggested for me. I've even told it what I want for lunch and where the best place is to get that lunch. I want a meat pie and I want a sausage roll at about lunchtime, and I said, where is the best place? And it suggested the best place. So let's just see how the rest of this day goes, being fully guided by AI. But so far, it's on a winner, because this is just bloody beautiful. You can see through the crack in the rocks just there. That's the it's a castle. There's the island just over there. It's like another ocean marker of some sort, or maybe it's got a cross on the top of it, so maybe it's a shipwreck that happened out there nearby. I'm not sure. But this is just beautiful. Crystal clear water, beautiful clean beach, Scotland. Ah, this is so Scotland, I bloody love it. Let's just see how warm the water is. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Just expecting some icebergs. That's quite nice. There's some horses behind us as well, of course. Not a huge fan of horse riding, to be honest, but hey, some people get off on it, so good on them. Anyways, I'm going to take a few photos here, and yeah, not sure where I'm going to next. I'll have to check up on AI, and yeah, I'll see you at the next stop. Cheers. Just thought I'd give you one last quick look at the other end of the beach, Seacliff Beach. I did actually come around here hoping that there'd be more beach beyond this point here, but it's rocks. Given it's low tide, assuming a lot of these rocks may be covered at the higher tide, especially up to the seaweed just here. So yeah, it'd be a totally different landscape if you come back at high tide. But yeah, alright. That's a good view too, that castle again. Looks so much better from a distance, that castle. Right, on to the next stop. Cheers guys. The sun's out. Can you believe it? Scotland. What perfect timing for this road trip. Now I couldn't help myself, so I'm going down the complete other end of the beach now, because I want a view of the castle to take some photos of it. So yeah, that is what I'm doing. I'll see you up the other end. And yep, my FOMO has paid off. Definitely stoked I came here. Oh, look at this. I'm going to be saying that a lot today, but check out this place. There's a couple of people here. Dad and his daughter looking in the rock pools. Let's just get down here, it's a bit slippery. Just going to go up because I think it's another swimming pool type thing that they've created here, unbelievably. Well, what is it? Very interesting. What is this? Wow. Is it where they bring their boats in? How bloody unreal. I can only assume it's where they bring their boats into a protected area. There used to be a gate here. That is so cool. Some bloody work they've put into removing all that rock. Oh, the things you find when you've got fear of missing out. I'm going to do about 80 million steps today. Just having a look around, seeing what I can find. I'm just going to go up onto this hill, of course. So I might stop it here and rejoin. Oh, maybe I don't need to go up there. Let's go up here. Yeah, this is better. Easier too. Oh yeah. I'm so close to taking my jumper off and just wearing a t-shirt, which I never thought I'd say in Scotland in autumn, almost winter. Alright. This is awesome. What an adventure. Oh my god. Oh, the view of the castle up here is incredible. The view of the island here is the best you've ever likely to see. And then also the view of the beach. Yep. Love it. Oh shit, I'm gonna have to go up there. I can't not. I'm here now. Shouldn't take me too long. Let's get up there. Bit of a razorback here. Awkward. Right, let's just jump down there. Glad my knee is almost fully recovered now. Get around a lot easier. Because up here, it's going to give us the best view of everything. How beautiful. The beach, Seacliff Beach, Tantalon Castle, the island with a lighthouse on it, which I desperately want to get out to, but cannot swim that far. Wow. Wow. So guys, my message to you is, yes, it's a little bit expensive, especially on the Australian dollar. Getting in here and driving up that shitty road, it's £5, which is about 10 Australian dollars, but the views are worth it. It's epic. It is just so Scotland. Just unbelievable. So happy I'm here right now. So happy I didn't skip Scotland. I was almost going to. I'm almost wanting to get out of Europe now, but Scotland has just rejuvenated me. So I'm going to take a few photos now, and I'll join you back up at the... Actually, got to go over here. See what we can see from up here. It's like running across the Scottish Highlands in Braveheart. Oh. Yep. I'm in love. Love you, Scotland. Alright, I'll leave it here. Bye. Okay guys, just a quick FYI. I have taken my jumper off. Autumn in Scotland is paying off. I looked at the weather yesterday and it looked perfect for today, and I thought, nah, surely not. It's going to change, because it does change often here, but it hasn't. Couldn't be more stoked. And this right here is the best view of the castle. So enjoy. Cheers. If you've ever wondered what it's like driving through a Scottish village, then check this out. Just beautiful. Always got these stone fences, classic Scottish and English, to be honest. Beautiful old buildings like this on the left. It's just a pleasure to drive through these little towns. Just beautiful. So we're just driving through Dunbar at the moment. I'm on my way to a bakery to get my pie and sausage roll, as AI suggested a bakery to me that has top ratings. So let's go see what it's like. But just the drive through these towns is just so nice. Right, I'll see you at the bakery or when I'm eating. So I've just arrived in Dunbar, the town centre. Now it's not really all that much to look at, so I'm not going to film much. That's my bakery there that I'm going to go into shortly. But just thought, let's, while we're here, go for a little bit of a walk and check it out. And just a tip for Dunbar, the street parking is extremely busy. I couldn't find one. So if you're ever in Dunbar and looking for parking, park at the Co-op, which is behind these buildings here, and walk up from there. It's a quick 2-minute walk, free parking, and it gets you off the street parking here, which I couldn't find one. So yeah, so this is Dunbar. Alright, I'm starving. Time to eat. G'day everyone, and welcome to lunchtime at Dunbar Marina. At least that's what I'm calling it. We're in Dunbar. That is a stunning marina down there. So bloody Scottish yet again. Almost in England now, but still in Scotland. And for lunch, as I stated, AI have suggested a bakery for me to go to. And right here, I could not think of a better combination than a meat pie that looks a bit shabby, I must admit. The sausage roll looks amazing. Donut, tomato sauce or ketchup, and Coca-Cola. Is there anything better? Now, this is going to be a bit of a food video. Let's taste them. Whoops, sauce comes out a bit too fast. This is probably going to go everywhere, but let's give this a whirl. I've been waiting 6 months for a sausage roll, and I know English bang on about their sausage rolls, how good they are. That was, admittedly, really quite good. Now, let's move on to the pie. This is just a plain mince pie. I wanted a steak one, but for some reason they didn't have any warm yet. And yes, I love tomato sauce on my pies and sausage rolls. Some people don't, but whatever. A little bit of a weird looking sausage, meat pie, this one. But let's see what it's like. Interesting. Very interesting. No real gravy. It's just a pile of mince in a pie. It is really nice. I must say it is really nice. It's a bit small, and that's what I've found with AI. You've got to be specific with what you want. I should have said a large meat pie and a large sausage roll. The sausage roll is normal size, but the pie is a bit small. So yeah, anyways, first real food video. I know food of the Western world, very popular in Australia. This kind of food is not really Scottish, or maybe it is, I don't know. But look at the setting. How incredible. Sun is out, I'm in my t-shirt, should have worn shorts today as well. Just bloody beautiful. Alright guys, I'm going to get into this tucker and yeah, see you at the next stop. So, finished lunch, absolutely. I've now finished lunch, absolutely demolished that pie and sausage roll. They were delicious. The pie was a bit it was a Scotch pie. I did have to ask the lady in the shop what a Scotch pie was, and she said it was a mince pie, but I thought it would be with gravy. It wasn't. Oh well, we learn our lessons. But the sausage roll was actually really nice. I'll save the donut for later. And while I was eating lunch, I thought, what is this over here? It looks really cool. And it is. So, that there is the castle. It played a major strategic role in Scotland's history. It was burned in 1214, wow, and defended against the English by Black Agnes, Countess of Dunbar, in 1338. It's just such incredible history. And they had a flamethrower here too. A flamethrower was built at the east side of the harbour entrance as part of Dunbar's defences during the Second World War. It's just a really cool sight. I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. Used to be connected by a bridge just there, as you can see on this image here. That's since fallen out, obviously. They've got a fence up so you can't get up there anymore, unfortunately. But how cool. How cool. And then they've just made a marina out of the area now, with some cute little houses around. What a bloody nice spot to go. Alright, moving on to the next spot. Not sure where that is. I've got to check up on my plan and hang on a minute. Yet again, I see something in the distance. Let's go down here before we disappear out of here. Let's see what we can find. A little bit slippery. much. The marine sanctuary, it looks like. Something like that anyway, on that side. Maybe a hotel up on the hill there. I'm going to drive around this area a little bit now, just to check it out, and yeah, I'll show you guys anything that I find interesting. Like this old castle. How cool, being built into, or on top of, the rocks. Let's go. So I've just driven north to the other side of Dunbar Castle now, and again, beautiful. Such a well-maintained area. I'm assuming the council maintain this. Love it. It would be so nice here on a nice summer's night or a nice warm day having a picnic overlooking this gorgeousness. Just beautiful. What a spot. See a little cafe, I think it is, in that end building there. That's a house, that big mansion just there. It's just a great spot. Just a great day. Alright, I am quickly running out of time. It's just gone 20 to 1 now, so I've got to probably get going pretty quickly, and want to make it to my last stop today before I have to head back to Edinburgh. So yeah, let's get moving and check out what we see next. Cheers. So let's just drive along here and came across this golf course on the right here. Again, a golf course in one of the most stunning locations. Scotland, nowhere to build golf courses for golfers, obviously. Let's go in and check it out. What's it called? Oh god, European indicators on the wrong side. Tell ya, what is it? Winterfield Golf Club, PGA Professionals. Oh, sounds like this is where I belong. Oh, look at this. I'll park up a little bit in a minute and just go down to this beautiful clubhouse first though. Reminds me a little bit of St Andrews when I was there a few years ago, just on a much smaller scale, the club room. Which way we go? This way. Let's try and get a park and go for a bit of a squiz. Yes, there's one here. I'll stop this here and I'll park and then I'll restart again. Alright, found a good parking spot. Let's just have a bit of a look around. What do we got? The first weekly hole. Please beware, walkers may be below T. Yes, they may be. But look at that. How bloody beautiful. Golfers have picked the most perfect day for a round of golf. Oh, mate, look at this. Tee off from here. That's a good one. I'll definitely end up in the water, 100% guaranteed. My slice would go probably out there somewhere. That's the tee down there. How beautiful. How bloody beautiful. That's the clubhouse there. Ah, can't get enough of Scotland. Can't get enough of it. And that's the tee there, heading in that direction. Cannot see the flag. It must be a par 5. Yeah, I don't know where that goes, but You just gotta laugh. Some of these bloody locations are incredible. Alrighty, so now I've gone off my itinerary. I've got to get back on it because I've got to make it back into the city by 5 p.m. to give the car back. Just wanted to show you this first though. Beautiful. But before I head off, it would be remiss of me to not film this side of the clubhouse. Jeez, it'd be obviously windy on a windy day, but the wind straight off the ocean there, no trees to stop that wind. My God, it would be windy. You can see the trees on an angle there. It's the way they're blowing straight, the wind coming straight off the water. Oh yeah, they couldn't have picked a better day because I doubt it would be like this windless very often. Beautiful. Alright, now I'll go. Cheers guys. Let's just film Dunbar while I'm driving through it. Gave it a bit of grief before by saying it's not much to look at, so let's go the length of the High Street. It's funny how some main streets are called High Street. I haven't driven a manual car for years, and I have to say my driving is flawless. Hopefully I don't jinx myself now, but I'm bloody amazing. Alright, so that was the Dunbar town centre. It's actually quite a big town. It goes back a fair way, but that was the main town centre. Let's continue on. Actually, while we're still in Dunbar, it looks like we got something a bit interesting up here. Little cathedrals on the right here. Cathedral. One thing I've found that's a bit of a pain in Dunbar is finding a place to stop and take a photo, because as you can see it's footpath either side and stone walls. And then obviously when they were building this place, think about parking. I'm stuck behind a truck at the moment, so I'll stop this here, and if I see anything else interesting I'll pick it back up again. Now this is cool. The houses here, or the apartments here on the left, or the townhouses, on the other side of those is the ocean, basically. What a bloody view. Another golf club up here. Let's go visit that one as well. Screw the bloody timing of this day trip. It's blown out significantly already. But let's another golf club.
Left onto East Links Road.
Yeah. I'll go back onto that soon, love.
In 500 meters.
Another golf club that is built in one of the most amazing places. Oh, look at this house up here. Just on the other side of the wall here is the ocean. Oh, what a view. Jeez, I could easily live here. Everything's in miles and yards here. So I said 400 yards to the golf club. What's 400 yards? Who knows? Miles I've kind of worked out. Or miles per hour. Because last time I drove a car in England I got a speeding fine, so I'm trying to watch that as much as possible. Oh, this is cool. Hopefully it gives... Let's give us a good bloody... I'll pick it back up in a minute. I'll just find a car park again. How is this special place? Dunbar Golf Club, 1856. Pro shop right in the middle there. Clubhouse here. So old. So beautiful. This is actually looks a lot better than the golf course that we were just at. And this one seems to be public. I'm assuming, oh no, it's a private. Just read a sign over there. So they're probably just both private golf courses, but this one's a lot nicer. Obviously a lot more protected by this wall here as well. It's just so beautiful, so beautiful. Oh. And this is the windy side of the wall. Forgot to turn my maps off, obviously. Look at that. And that's Dunbar in the distance there. It's actually a really good view. Alright, I'm just going to turn this off quickly, take a few photos and continue on. But yeah, Dunbar Golf Club, bloody beautiful. Alright, this is the last shot of Dunbar, I promise. This is the golf course access road, as you can see. But this is the best shot of Dunbar town. And Dunbar Beach. Dunbar everything. It's just beautiful. Right, now I have to go. And quickly. See you at the next stop. So I've just arrived yet again in a beautiful location. This one called Cove Harbour. It's about 10-15 kilometres south of Dunbar. And yet again, just beautiful. A beautiful harbour. A beautiful house right here that I could easily live in. The amount of houses I've seen today that I thought to myself that I could live in is countless. Because there's so many bloody stunning places along this coastline that have amazed me. There's a really nice walking path down here. Goes all the way down to around the cliff edge there. I believe there's an old pier down there as well. I don't have the time to walk down there, unfortunately. Which is probably worth saying. I'd probably give this 2 days. I'm doing it a little bit rushed today. But yeah. And it says, if you had been standing at this point in June 1788, you might just have spotted 3 men travelling down the coastline in a small boat. They were heading for Sicker Point, just 2 miles from here, and were their way to making one of the most significant discoveries in the history of science. The most important geological site in the world. The significance of Sicker Point is that it is a prime example of an unconformity, a junction between 2 different sets of rocks that represents a gap time, 65 million years in this case, where older rocks have undergone a transformation before younger rocks were deposited on top. It provided all the evidence Hutton needed in support of his theories. So, a very important site geologically, and a very beautiful site to look at. Sicker Point. Let's see what's next. Just coming through another little town now, and thought, let's see what this one has to offer in the way of beautiful scenery. A little pub there on the left. Oops, again. Oh, really nice place. This little spa supermarket just there. That is cute. I've got my rear windscreen wiper. Oh god, it's out of control. once we stop. Welcome to beautiful St Abbs. First time I've been here, first time I've driven down this road. Not sure what we're going to see, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be bloody beautiful again. Yes it is. Oh, I so wanted to stop up there. Anyways, let's just go down here, down to this another bloody amazing harbour. Jeez, they do it well. Oh, look at this place. How's this? I'm going to stop this now. I'm going to find a car park and I'll pick this up again in a tick. And welcome to St Abbs. Everyone, wait until you see this place. It is quintessential Scottish. It is so beautiful. Have a look at this little accommodation hut here. The old, beautiful Scottish harbour buildings. It's a cafe, sorry, I forgot to show you. Just right there. You're supposed to pay for parking, but there's plenty of parks and there's not many people here today, so you probably get away with it if you're just going to be a wee little while. Beautiful harbour. And then on this side, check out the views. Go up these stairs here, might be probably the best view actually. I wasn't wrong. Everywhere you look is just beautiful. Look at that house up there. The most perfect location for a house. A dream to live up there. And there, and there, and there, and there, and there. So many dream locations to live along here. What a beautiful little harbour. St Abbs. Never heard of you before, but instantly love you. Bloody stunning. Let's get down here. Go for a bit of a walk around here. I love the old original houses. How old they must be. Alright, so that's St Abbs. On to the next one. I don't know how it can get any better because it just keeps on getting better. Sorry, I'm still at St Abbs. Just wanted to show you something quickly. How's this house here? With the cutest little backyard there, with the clothes hanging up. Just, I'm gonna go up there actually. Have a look at that. It's kind of like built into the side of the hill, into the side of the rock. And then you've got these houses just around the back here. Cottages, that's the word I'm looking for. This one's called Springbank Cottage. I'm assuming that you can rent them, but what a setup. How bloody good. And this little one up here as well. Everywhere you look is just like, yep, this is perfect. Okay, I shall go now. So it'd be wrong of me not to show you the upper section of St Abbs, above the harbour now. gives you a fantastic overhead shot of this beautiful area. And this fascinating section down here. I'll be back in a minute, little car. It's a really, really nice village to walk around. It's so peaceful. Hardly any traffic, hardly any people, to be honest. No tourists from what I can tell. They all seem like local people, a lot of people with dogs. Not that that means that they're local at all, but yeah. How is this place here? Hey? What a hidden secret of Scotland. And then just right here. This is really quite fascinating along here. From what I can tell is you've got the cottages slash houses on the right here, and then their front yards are on the left. That's the only way I can work this out, is that house, front yard, beach, harbour. What a cool setup. Although I'd probably prefer my house to be on this side and my backyard being on that side. How unique. I've never seen anything like this, and I love the way they've painted them all as well. Really well maintained. Pretty unreal. St. Abs, you have ticked my boxes. So we've arrived in Coldingham Bay now, and as you can see, there's a surf shop, St. Vita's Surf Shop. Does that mean, and I'm assuming, this place gets waves? Which I would have thought was facing the wrong way for surf, but who knows? Let's go see what it's all about. Massive retirement village vibes this place. The whole of St. Abs really is yeah, big retirement village vibes. Let's just go up here, just get a bit of a glimpse of what's ahead of us. Ah yes, I did read about these huts. Colourful huts like Brighton Beach in Melbourne, Australia. Oh, this is a cute little cove, and the most people that I've seen so far today. Beautiful.
That's really nice for golfing.
Yeah, I can't see this place getting waves. It's too much of a cove unless there's some around a point there. Doesn't say anything about waves on that sign there. But you can go on a riptide, rib rise St. Abs, check out some seals and some dolphins. Definitely has those vibes. Oh, could have driven down here. Beach cafe there. That would be very popular in summer. And how's these huts up here? So much of a better setup than Brighton Beach in Melbourne. Got little balconies on them. I wonder if you can rent these out. I'm assuming you can. I can see a lockbox on one of them. Might be on Airbnb or something. How cool! How peaceful this would be. listening to the waves at night time. Just big enough for a bed inside. Huh. How good. How bloody good. And then step across the footpath here, straight onto the beach and for a swim. Look at all the boxes over there. Oh, God. What a beautiful place again. It's really good actually as I walk past this sign. I've seen plant and animal signs along the whole stretch today. So really environmentally aware, really onto their native plants and animals. Bloody great to see. Not many places are like that, but it seems like southern Scotland, or probably Scotland in general, and now we're into northern England, really onto their environmental awareness in such important environmental locations such as this. Look at that super modern house over there being built. It's pretty much as I can zoom in. It's getting dark, gets dark real early during autumn and winter. By about 4:30, 5 p.m. it's pretty much completely dark, so got to keep moving on to the final destination. But first I'll just go up onto the top of this mound here. I understand this video is going to be super long to watch, but to me it's been the most interesting and entertaining to do because the places I've been are absolutely beautiful. This is really cool. Like it a lot. Be thriving on a summer's day. Absolutely pumping with people, I reckon. Beautiful place to swim. Lifeguards here if you need to, if you need them. Yep, rate it highly. Well done, Coldingham. So I've just stopped off on the way to my final stop for one of the most Scottish sights you're ever likely to see. Sheep, green grass, and incredible cliffs. Have a look at this joint. I saw this on the train. We're right beside the train track actually. Jesus, sheep, be careful. Look at this joint. How incredible. This is the exact point where I screenshotted on the map to stop on the way to Edinburgh. Hence, I'm here now. Because the train track is literally right there. It has front row seats of this dramatic cliff here. Amazing. Simply amazing. Hey guys, you do know that there's some grass up here, yeah? You don't have to be right on the edge of the bloody cliff. What are you doing? Bloody hell. Yeah, get back from it. Crazy. That's a fair drop. What a nice place just to walk around and discover. Alright, I'm pushing my time big time now. I shall continue on. There's a sign just there actually saying picnic area, which I don't think it'd be very nice up here very often, but maybe on a nice summer's day it would be absolutely beautiful here. Oh, I can't bloody stop. I have to go over this fence and see what's it about. There's a hiker just there, so obviously a good place for hiking along the cliff edge here. Let's just have a look at this drop off. Nothing special, but there is a door down there that goes perhaps under the train tracks. I don't know. Anyways, I am guessing. Bloody hell, I better go. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed this little pit stop. Cheers. Welcome everyone. Welcome to Berwick upon Tweed. Yes, I know, strange name, but this is England's biggest, northernmost city slash town. I think I said in a video prior to this one, or snippet prior to this one, that we were in England.
200 meters, turn left.
We are not in England, or we weren't in England. We are now.
Take the third exit and stay on Marygate, A1167.
Well, I'll try and navigate that strange roundabout. So yeah.
In 50 meters, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Walkergate. In 200 meters, turn left onto Church Street.
Alright. Now I'm just trying to navigate myself to a parking spot, I believe. That's where I'm going. But yeah, just thought I'd video this as we're going down through the centre of Berwick upon Tweed. I'll stop this here and I'll pick it back up in a minute. So I'm just following this road around now. I'm not sure where it's going to go, but that's half the fun, isn't it? Oh, my little car will fit in here. Easy. Got no idea where I'm going. Beats walking though. Everyone's gone, stopped at the car park back there, and this is where they're all walking to. It'd be so funny if I was driving along a walking path right now, but I don't think I am. This is awesome. Another golf course. Of course it is. Another prime location. The places that these golf courses are built are simply amazing. But I do think back to the time where the golf course wouldn't have been here and it's probably just bushland and yeah, beautiful nature doing its thing. But now it's just maintained grass. What have we got here? People are just so fucking unaware of what's around them, like that idiot there. Anyways, I'm gonna get out here and I'll film in a tick. Alrighty, so looks like a bit of a caravan park there up on top of the cliff with a slide going down. What an amazing setting yet again. Beautiful little beach. Again, nice on a summer's day. I like how they've done like a green or like a bit of protection there from the beach, from the swell. And then back up here, is the golf course side. So that's the golf course area there, going back towards the city of Berwick upon Tweed. Can't stop saying that, to be honest. Such a cool name for a city. Alright, let's go see what else we can find before it gets too dark. Don't actually have much time to stop in Berwick upon Tweed, unfortunately. It is the biggest town, as I said, in northern England. But yeah, not much time. I have to get back pretty soon, and it takes about an hour and 20 minutes to get back, I just saw. So yeah, I thought I'd just film as much as I can as I drive through. So unfortunate. It does look like a great place to look around. I didn't think today would take so much time, and I took a lot of deviations, I guess you could call it. as I'm doing yet again right here, because this looks cool up here, and let's go check it out. Always go to things like these no matter how late I am, because this looks cool. Just follow your nose. What have we got here? Let's see. Is this the river? I hope so. This is the river that I saw on the train. I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, it is. Great. Awesome. Made it to where I wanted to get to. Amazing. Alright, let's check it out. Don't hit the doors. Oh, could have gone down there. Anyways, welcome to... I'm not sure what this river's called, to be honest. Let me look it up. River Tweed, of course it is. But yeah, this is the river that I saw on the train tracks. You can see there's 3 bridges actually. There's the first one here is a more modern one, and there's a third one at a distance, and the third one is the train one. It's the highest one, and it looks all the way down the river to the city centre behind us. It's a spectacular view. So if you're catching the train from York to Edinburgh, sit on the right hand side of the train and you're going to get some glorious views the whole way. Right, I have to continue driving, unfortunately. Let's go. Still in Berwick upon Tweed. It's a beautiful little town. If I ever come back this way, I'm going to stay in Berwick upon Tweed because I really like it. It's got a really good vibe about it. It's got a good feel. It's beautiful too. And a lot of things to see that I'm seeing as I'm driving past, and no time to stop. This city, as I said earlier on today, is what has been fought over quite often between Scotland and England. And interestingly, it all sits under the UK, but there is like a border crossing, which is not far from here, where it says welcome to England, and obviously in the opposite, welcome to Scotland. So still, it's very much the old Scotland not wanting to be a part of the UK, and I can totally understand why. But England also wanting to keep Scotland. It's fascinating. So yeah, all a part of the UK, but they don't see themselves as together. And this place is, yeah, still contentious. It hasn't been contentious for a while now, but yeah, that's the history of this place. Anyways, this is slightly illegal, but I really hope you enjoyed today. It's probably been my favourite day on this trip so far. Just hiring a car, getting out and about, and just exploring southern Scotland and northern England has been an absolute pleasure. So I hope you've really enjoyed that. I've got to drive at about an hour and 20 minutes in front of me now. So yeah, I'll concentrate and do that while this fuckwit is parked right in the middle. Sorry about that. Getting a bit of road rage later in the day. And yeah, cheers guys, thanks for watching, and I'll upload again probably in Linlithgow when I arrive there tomorrow at some stage. Right, cheers, thanks for watching. Hope you loved Northern England, Southern Scotland. Ciao. And while I'm driving, I should probably touch on the whole AI thing and it designing this trip for me today. All in all, it did a brilliant job. The only thing that I would change is be more specific with regards to what you want for lunch. And I would probably do this trip in reverse, being drive straight to the furthest point first. That would have been Berwick upon Tweed, and then work your way back from there. Because Berwick upon Tweed is probably the place where I wanted to see most, but the place where I spent the least amount of time, which is a shame. So that's the only thing that I would change. Otherwise, brilliant. It took me to some places that I hadn't seen or known before, because I was specific about what I wanted to see and do. Yeah, can't fault it. We'll use it again in places where I have no idea and I just want to spend a day out and about exploring. Yeah, so give it a try if you like. I guess it's taken away the job of a travel agent, but it's free. Get on board. So yeah, still got probably about 45 minutes ahead of me. This is a Scottish freeway, same as every other freeway in the world. You can go, I believe it's 70 miles an hour. A little bit confusing. I've hardly seen a speed sign at all today. I reckon I could count 2. So I'm purely going by what Google Maps is telling me, and that is telling me 70 miles an hour at the moment, which is 110 kilometers an hour. That's generally as fast as you can go on UK freeways. Trucks, though, seem to be able to only go 100 or what's that, 60. So yeah. Anyways, I'll continue on. This will be my final post for my Scottish road trip adventure today. Hope you enjoyed it. I know I said that before, but I really do hope you enjoyed it, because I bloody well did. Cheers, guys.